Breaking news. We don't know what is going on in Nigeria anymore, especially when it has to do with Aisha Buhari. Remember that Aisha Buhari has been out of the country and returned after months of spending in Dubai, and she came back to Nigeria and also traveled back to the United Kingdom with her children. But Nigerians did not really take all that seriously. But when President Buhari came into office back then in 2015, he said something. He said there's nothing like the office of the first lady, and since then they've been acting like there's no office. But the truth is, there have been an office of the first lady. Whether we agree to it or not, whether we like it or not, it still exists and it is existing. So what are we saying about all of this? Well, now President Buhari claims there's no office of the first lady, and we have heard reports of so many times of aides and those working with Aisha Buhari who have been sacked for different reasons, who have been changed, and a lot of things going on in Aso Rock and Aso Villa. But this time it is really shocking because the president Muhammad Buhari have yet again sacked another 4 aides of Aisha Buhari. Four of the aide of Aisha Buhari. Why is this happening? What information do they have that they want to leak out that the president is so scared about? Well, I'll bring you more details, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, dear friends, without further ado, without much talk, let us get right into the details of this report. The president Muhammad Buhari, in a drastic move on Saturday, approved the appointment of former lawmaker Mohammed Zoro as a senior special assistant to the president on public affairs and strategy, office of the first lady. This is as the president temporarily redeployed 3 aides of the first lady to the office of the secretary to the government of the federation. Special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, disclosed this in a statement he signed on Saturday titled, President Buhari proves Sami Zoro SSA to First Lady redeployment and disengagement of others. At the insistence of the First Lady Aisha Buhari, the president also approved the immediate redeployment of 3 of the political appointees in her office to the office of the secretary to the government of the federation, pending their assignment to some other government departments or agency. Adesina said those affected by the redeployment are Dr. Mohammed Abdurrahman, who was Senior Special Assistant to the President on Health and Development Partners and Personal Physician to the First Lady; Hadi Uba, who was Special Assistant to the President on Administration; and Wale Abodere, who was Special Assistant to the President on Non-Governmental Organizations (NGOs). Zoro, a famous journalist, brings to the new job decades-long experience in media practice, publishing, and unionist leadership. He was at various times president, Nigeria Union of Journalists, West African Journalists Association, and the Federation of African Journalists. He was in the House of Representatives, where he chaired the Committee on Internally Displaced Persons, Refugees, and Initiatives on Northeast. Although the reason for the reshuffle remains unknown as of the time of filing this report, it comes barely 48 hours after the First Lady was spotted on an evening train returning from Kaduna to Abuja. What do you expect? Election is by the corner, so I can tell you they need more politicians than physicians, if you ask me. Yes, that is the issue that is going on right now, because if you check out you know, all of this that has been fully read out, you would understand that this is more of politics, because it is not explained why they had to change the physician of the first lady, why they will be redeployed, and when they will be redeployed, and all that, because they want to make it a secret affair. They also want to keep those people so they won't go out to begin to, blow trumpets of the kind of things that have been going on in Aso Villa. What they will do with such people, they will just put them in position that make them feel like, okay, they are still working. But the truth is, those people have been terminated, indirectly. Yes, that is it. They've been terminated indirectly, but because they don't need them anymore, they know election is by the corner, and they have to play by the, their own strategies have to be in place. Now you can imagine the person that was picked now, that is Sami Zoro. He approved him as the SSA to the first lady. So, and they also said this guy is someone who has worked so much in the media industry. So it's not just anybody. They want people that can convince Nigerians why they must vote for APC come 2023. And these people can change some of the narrative. Oh, President Buhari and the wife had these issues and all of that. This person will tell you, well, I'm working with the first lady, and there's nothing you want to tell me that I don't know. I've been working with her. But they forget it was just a few months before election that they came in. But because such a person, they said, is a famous journalist, and he has long work experience, decades upon decades. He has done media practices. He is a publisher and a unionist leader. He was also, at various times president of the Nigerian Union of Journalists. So imagine such caliber of person. Not just Nigerian Union of Journalists, he was also West African journalist. He was also part of the West African Journalists Association and Federation of African Journalists. So he's not just a local player. He has been going outside and within Nigeria to do this. So they need this kind of people. Don't be surprised when you see that a lot of things will begin to change. They begin to employ younger people into good positions, so that those ones will now be their mouthpiece to speak out to other young Nigerians to vote for them come 2023. I cannot tell you, and I can assure you that all of this is about 2023 presidential election. But I guess Nigerians should be wiser now. They should understand and know how these things work, and should they fall prey for the second or for the upteenth time. Well, guys, that is it from here. You've heard it all. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Don't forget to have a voice, use that voice, and make sure that you exercise your franchise. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.